The alternative RXP at 1039, and it's always fun when we get bands in. That's the whole fun part, quite honestly. About being live and local. These guys come down, take their time, share it with us. So today, I'm super excited to have Ryan from the band BRONCHO in. How's it going?
It's going good.
I'm late to the party on you guys. Let me say that, which makes me inherently lame, but
It's always good to show up to the party late anyway. You don't want to go to the party too early.
That is
so
true. That is true.
As long as you make it to the party.
That's exactly. I was all excited because my boss comes in and goes, "You're going to have the band BRONCHO." I'm like, "Shut up. I just added a bunch of their stuff in for the Have It Your Way lunch." Cool sound. I love going through and reading reviews and hearing what other people hear when they hear it. You know, I go, some Strokes, some Ramones. There's a couple where I was even like, ooh, kind of Dick Dale kind of sort of sound. How would you describe your sound to somebody that has never heard you before?
Ooh, I'm really bad at this. I think that we probably are. We try to be as nostalgic to our emotions as possible.
Nice.
I think we like reminiscing about our childhood in a way that maybe it actually didn't happen that way. But if we can make it happen musically that way, then we're making sense to ourselves. So I think we have a lot of there's a lot of influences from like the obvious stuff all the way to any hit I was hearing on the radio growing up to now as well. I think I really like hits. I like hearing hits.
I like that.
And
That's usually it's the opposite. Usually people get in here and they try to wow and dazzle everybody with just how obscure their tastes are. And so it's refreshing to hear somebody else go, I do like those.
I love the hits.
Yay! Thank you for making me feel better about some of my choices.
Yeah.
I'm as far from hipster as you can possibly get.
Me too.
I have to tell you, my whole family's from Nebraska, so this whole Oklahoma, Norman, Tulsa thing, slightly painful for me.
Yeah, are you Huskers fans? Cornhuskers?
You have to be. There's not much else. And don't get me wrong, grew up here, so I was not born there or anything, but not a whole lot else to do.
Yeah. Well, I mean, OU football. That I was born and raised on that stuff.
Boomer Sooners.
Yeah, Boomer Sooners, Sooner born, and there is a good. I don't know. I think there's a healthy relationship between Oklahoma and Nebraska people.
I would agree.
And it was a pretty healthy rivalry.
I miss those days because now it's all
They're
gone
not here
bad,
anymore.
man.
It's only OU Texas at this point.
I know.
OU OSU, of course, but I'm glad we're talking college football. This is fun.
I love the fact that you didn't come in here and look at me like I had 5 heads when I asked you about it, and that tells me you're a true Oklahoman.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up in, I mean, it was kind of, to me, it's kind of like Texas where they joke about they throw baby boy a football and if he doesn't catch it, they drown him, sort of thing. What was it like growing up kind of in that atmosphere, but knowing that music was kind of your thing?
I was the type of kid who was out playing in the neighborhood more than I was really inside.
Nice.
So I always loved music and I loved performing growing up. But it was always a mix of I think I had to have a mix of everything. I had to have a lot of playing outside. I had to. My mom always made sure to that we were well-rounded, is what she would always say.
Yeah,
and so for
I'm a mom. Yep.
Yeah.
Totally say
as
that.
much as like we were playing sports or doing those things, my mom made sure that we were in the arts in some form, either in plays or musicals or in choir, taking music lessons, stuff like that. And that stuff bored me when I was a kid.
Of course.
I hated choir. I hated going to those things, but I'm really glad that I did them now because I learned a lot of things through that.
Oh, for sure.
Breath support, use your diaphragm.
Yeah.
I learned
awesome
that.
now,
and
yeah.
now it's like I need that vocally. No matter what band you're in, any genre, proper breathing is beneficial.
It's key.
It is key.
How did you and the rest of the band meet? I always like the meet cute stories.
Yeah, this is a cute one. This is a very cute one. We, so, three of us have been playing in different bands, for a long time. Just in, playing in each other's projects for a long time, and then BRONCHO was another one of those projects that just happened. And so at that point, it just kind of made sense for us to keep playing and for those to be the people that were with me on this project. And then it turned into an actual, like, okay, let's keep playing shows, and then it turned into a real thing. And so it just
Nice.
it was always natural with us, and it made sense. And it continued as long as it keeps making sense, I think. And we're all best friends, so it's easy.
Yay! Because I'm an only child, so I ask every band that comes through, how do you guys stand each other and not kill each other in your sleep after being on the road together for
Yeah.
endless amounts of time and in close spaces?
I think when you can have healthy arguments and healthy
Right.
discussion in a way where you're not like blowing up at each other, then I think that's where you really meet your true friends. Because once we got to that point where we could actually have disagreements and talk about them, then I realized how much I love them. You know what I mean?
That's very Dr. Phil
prior-
right there.
Yeah, Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil right there.
I love Dr. Phil.
You can't help but.
You gotta love Dr. Phil.
I know. If you don't, there's something wrong
You
with
gotta
you.
love the character, you know. He's a great character, even if you don't agree with him,
Yes.
which you kind of have. I mean, he's always like telling the truth in some way.
Even if nobody wants to hear it.
Either you have to like his truth, or you have to like his character, or you can like neither, I guess. But
Then you're missing out
you're
on
missing
some
out because it's
fine television.
pretty entertaining.
It is. Well, let's do this. Let's have you. I don't play anything, so let's have you play a song for us, and then we come back. Let's talk more about. You guys are headed on a European tour. You guys are going to be opening up for Billy Idol, sophomore record. Let's cover all that. What are you going to take us into the break with, though?
I'm gonna play "Stay Loose."
Nice. Okay, good. I'm glad you chose that one out. That one a lot.
All right.
She was the first penitentiary that I'd ever been. I used to come just to make it okay. And when the backbiting babies try to tell me your plans, I always knew just how much to erase. Calling out figuring to get me home. Promise things just before I'm awake. She make me admit stupid shit I never do. I used to call just to make it okay. We were alright when we were alright to me. Good luck, stay loose. Your Coca-Cola was so good to me. So time has it got me thinking of the other unfortunate one. You caught me kamikaze, baby, on the side of the road. You check your cash, cause couldn't get paid. You bitch your cruel, naughty body, I was doing, I'm told. You're pulling out just to make me obey. We were alright when we were alright to me. Look at that, stay loose. Your papa figure always looks so good to me. You got me thinking what you got me thinking of. To the other unfortunate one. Your papa figure always looks so good to me. To the other unfortunate one. You was the first penitentiary that I've ever seen. She was the first penitentiary I'd ever seen. That I'd ever seen.
This is where I need my big, loud clapping sound effects. Exactly.
I
So-
always try doing that every once in a while live,
Yeah,
and it never translates as well.
I know. That's my
It
golf
makes
clap
sense
is
in person,
sad.
like
Sure.
in a natural environment.
Yes.
People know when you're going.
What you mean?
But sometimes over a PA, it doesn't make as much sense.
No, then people just think that guy needs a cough drop. Somebody
Yes.
help him out. He's having issues.
That guy seems hoarse.
So, on to European tour when you guys are done here.
Uh-huh.
Has that happened for you before? Or I guess not, because you and I were talking
No.
off air that you have not been to Europe.
Yeah, I've never been to Europe. I always, I kind of waited. I had several opportunities with friends or whoever to go to Europe, and I was like, I don't have any money.
Yeah.
So I kind of, I thought like, well, I'll wait. Hopefully someday music will take me over there. So I think it's exciting
Nice.
for me to go, and everything seems good so far over there. We're getting some good attention, and people are liking the record. So
Very cool.
we're getting emails from people over there. I got an email from this 65-year-old woman in Croatia. And
Sorry, that is not where I thought that was going whatsoever. So that makes it inherently awesome.
no, it is great. I was really excited to get and she sent this email, and she was like, I found BRONCHO. I love the music. I want a CD. Can you send me one? And I was like, yeah, of course. That definitely.
Yeah.
And so she seems pretty excited. I think it's a woman. It's like Ivica, Ivica. That would be a woman.
I'm not up on my Serbian, but I'm going to go with yes on that. I would
Okay,
guess that as well.
I'm
If
gonna-
it ends in. Yeah.
If it's a man, please don't be offended, because my mom thought I was gonna be a girl. She thought she had two boys, and then
Right.
the third one was me, and she thought I was gonna be Andrea. So I hope she's not offended if it's a he, because I've been down that road before.
I was going to be a Benjamin Bow or an Andrew Alexander. So I
Those are good.
I look at those now. I'm like, really? That's what my mom was going to go with? All right. To each their own. Then we're going to be lucky enough to have you guys back through stateside, as you guys are going to be playing with Billy Idol.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I have 10 years ago, I used to live in Dallas for a little bit, and I had a girlfriend that worked on the Edge there. And so I just moved back here, and she said, come out, it's Edge Fest, Billy Idol's headlining. I have to do all these interviews, and I don't like doing those, so we just come sit up on our little stage and hang out. He was every naughty thing you could hope for and more. He was absolutely a ball. So I love that. So that's got to be totally fun.
I can't wait. I watched. He was on CBS Sunday Morning a couple weeks back, and it was great. Like the interview is like one of the most honest. Normally, I feel like when you see a rock star interview, they are not so honest about their past, or maybe they will. In that environment, they're thinking maybe they need to tone it down.
Yeah.
But it was great. It was like it's what you want to hear, and it was like. He was hilarious, and he was like, it was inspiring. He's
adorable.
He's awesome. I can't wait. And speaking of hits, I mean,
Oh, yeah. There's
hits.
just a few there.
So many hits.
That is going to be so much fun. So hopefully we'll hear from you guys when you guys come back through, because I definitely want to hear how it's going.
Yeah, you got to come
and
to
get more
Denver.
stories. I do have to do that.
You're gonna have to drive to Denver for that one.
That will make that happen. And if you're looking for ticket links and details on that, 1039rxp.com.
That was nice.
That's what I'm getting smooth in my
Yeah, I
plugs
like it.
in my old age. If people are wanting to get more details about the band, about your two albums, the next one, your sophomore album, is Just Enough Hip to Be Woman.
Yeah, that's
okay,
right.
I love the name of it. Your cover art is always fantastic.
Thank you.
Can't get past lips. That was disturbing and awesome. I can tell you my 5-year-old son is going to love that.
Our friend Denny Schmickel does all of our art.
Nice.
He lives in Tulsa and he does great stuff. And yeah, he's a great dude. He just keeps kicking it out.
Where can people go for more info about you guys? Check out, I put up the video on our Facebook page for Class Historian, the official video on that one. But if people want more and more from you guys, where should they go?
BronchoBand.net? .com? I don't know. Google Broncho.
Google, I like that.
Or yeah, if you use Yahoo, use your preferred browser and type in Broncho, and you'll probably you'll either get some university that spells Bronco with an H,
right?
Or their marching band, or you'll get us. So roll the dice. Type in Broncho, roll the dice, see what you get.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found you guys on Twitter, so I linked us up on that.
Oh, that's
too.
fun. All right.
I'm not good at that, but I'm so proud of myself for doing that today. It's the little things.
It is the little things.
Well, thank you for taking the time, making the drive. Glad Denver treated you well last night. And
was great.
What are you going to take us out with now?
Class Historian.
Yay! So again, Broncho going to be coming back through in February with Billy Idol. Not to be missed, but again, check them out on our Facebook page as well.
I'm doing great. Doing was pretty vague. Saying, Mama, wanna get that number. You look as strong as you did before, but you know I'll tell you one class historian. You couldn't cake. You couldn't always a bit mistake, but you could get back down. You could get back down. You know that you couldn't tell, so you couldn't tell. But you know that I'll tell, baby, tell the one class historian. You know you're really gonna make your sueños. You know you're really gonna whip my drink, but you know you gotta get that number. You look as strong as you did before, but you could get back down. You could get back down. You know that you couldn't toss and you couldn't down. You could get back down. You could get back down. You know you're catching the fever. You know you're catching the fever. You know that I'll tell, baby, tell the one class historian. I'll tell when you want one, and you know the class historian. I'll tell when you want one, and you know the class historian. You could get back down, you could get back down, historian. 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 You get down, you could get back down, historian. Back down, you could get back down, historian. Back down, you could get back down, you could get back down. down, you could get back down, yeah, you could get back down, you could get back down, and you know it's class still in.